All right, Harper. So, all right. So, we have Christian has the following containers of gasoline left over. 1/2 gallon, 3/4 of a gallon, and 5/4 of a gallon. And be a thicker. Okay. So we need to change these gallons into quarts. So the first on for A, oh, this is not what I want. For A, it says, how many quarts of gasoline does Christian have left over? Explain. So they're doing 1/2 multiplied by something equals something in quarts. Now there's a little square box, or if you know how many quarts are in a gallon, there are 4 quarts in 1 gallon. Okay. So this 1/2 represents this 2/2 gallons. Okay. And so, I mean 1/2 gallon. So I'm going to multiply 1/2 by 4. I leave the denominator the same. Now I do 1 multiplied by 4 to get 4 and 4/2 quart. I can change this into, or decompose this into 2/2 plus 2/2. Okay, and I know that these both equal 1 whole. So for this first one, it would be 2 quarts. Now I know that I'm gonna clear out of frame, and I'm trying to figure out how many gallons are in 5/4 of a quart. So the first thing I need to do is I need to decompose this fraction. So I know that 4/4 will give me 1 whole. And if I subtract 4/4 from 5/4 from 4/4, what I would have left over is 1/4. Like I said, this equals 1 whole. So 5/4 quart equals 1 1/4 quart. Now I have the problem. 1 1/4 quart multiplied by a number equals a number. And I'm sorry, this was gallons, not quarts. This is quarts. Our answer will be quarts. So I'm going to clear my frame and rewrite that. So 1 1/4 multiplied by a number gives me a number in quarts. I know that there are 4 quarts in a gallon, so I'm going to be multiplying this by 4. I'm going to decompose this 1 1/4, and I will have 1 plus 1/4 multiplied by 4. Now I'm going to take this 4, and I'm going to multiply this 4 by the 1, and I'm going to multiply this 4 by the 1/4. Okay, so what that would look like would be, gives me Q for quarts, What that would look like would be 1 multiplied by 4 plus 4 multiplied by 1 over 4 gives me quarts. Now remember, you're just multiplying the numerator, not the denominator, okay? So in this first parentheses right here, I see that 1 multiplied by 4 gives me 4, plus 4 multiplied by 1 gives me 4 over 4, which is equal to 1 whole. So now I have 4 plus 1 gives me Q, which is quarts. 4 plus 1 gives me 5, so I know that my answer is 5 quarts. Okay? What I'm guessing you'll have to do is you're going to need to add all the quarts up. So you have 5 quarts plus we figured out 2 quarts over here, which gives us 7 quarts, and then adding this 3/4 quart here, which would be a total of 7 3/4. And then to find how much is left over, you need to find the difference. I hope this helps.